Hey guys, how's it going? In this video here, I want to show you how to find out if the D7, D8, or even the A30M or any scan tool that XTOOL make will work with your car. You can, again, I also recommend emailing them in the first place. The email to that company is in the description here. And the reason being is that sometimes although you might see stuff on the website, it may not be entirely accurate, but for the most part, I can tell you based on my research, in my case, it's accurate, but still email the company so that way you can get a for sure definitive answer. So here's the website right here you go to. This is the official XTOOL website, XTech. You just follow this right here. All right, so now what you want to do is you want to go up here to supports right here and go to diagnostic function list. All right. This is pretty cool to actually do this, actually, I gotta say. So what you want to do is you want to pick whatever scan tool you want off this list. Like you got the X30 Pro, you got the sorry, A30M, which is I have that as well. You got the D7, you have the D8, and about any other scan tool they make here in this list. So I'm gonna go with the D8 because I had someone in the comments that asked me about a 2003 and a 2006 Toyota. They did not give a make. So I'm going to just do an example. And then also they asked me about a 2006 Dodge Ram 2500. So let's pick the D8. All right, we're going to go to, let's see, Dodge. Scroll down to Dodge. All right, series 2006. And this will be a Dodge Ram. Here's more stuff on the list if you want to see that they do support other cars. Dodge Ram system. Let's just pick, we can pick anything. In fact, you can just pick whatever you want. Like here, you go ahead and just pick like the overall list and it'll show you, for example, what you see here in this list here. And this list actually goes on and on and on if you keep scrolling down, because it kind of refreshes. So in other words, you see where it says right here, roof, for example, it supports all these, but no special function, for example. What about, let's just say anti-lock brakes, for example. Let's see. Let's look at, they got all these, everything checked in green works with the car in this version right here, version 8.75, I mean 8.57. If you hit more on a special function, this list pops up and it'll show you what you can do. You can initialize ABS, do exhaust brakes, and you know that's what you can do. Well, let me go back and I just want to see something here. All right, so we go back. Let's try, let's see, something else here. Let's just go back to, let's try powertrain control module. Powertrain control module. Special functions. This is all the stuff you see here in this list and what type of special functions you could expect to find for this vehicle. So it appears to me that the D8 does in fact work with the Dodge Ram 2006 2500. It just says Dodge Ram, so I'm assuming it works for all Dodge Rams. They don't really say. All right. And that's why I say you might want to email the company. They're not that specific in this list, but I would say more than likely it probably would work with it. So let's go to a Toyota. Toyota. He asked about a Toyota. He just said 2003, 2006 Toyota without any make. All right, so let's just go USA. Vehicle type. It doesn't really say, so it looks like it just might work with a lot of Toyotas, but you do see certain years here. So I'm gonna just say maybe he got a, I don't know, a Camry. Let's just roll with a Camry and see what happens. From 96 to 2001. And I'm not sure what model, whatever. Let's just say ACV. I'm not, because again, I'm not familiar at all. I've never owned a Toyota Camry. So it says information, ECU information for, say, detection of occupant. Maybe it don't have a seat detection in it, for example, from the years 2002 to 2009. Actuation test. It has none for that particular thing. So let's go to, the mode, okay, depending on what type of, it appears to be what type of, I guess module it is in the car, I guess. So let's see. I guess it's not. I guess that's the trim. So let's scroll down this list here. So it appears that there's a lot of stuff in this list if you just keep strolling in this version 13.21. Well, that's the older version, actually. It looked like it's going down. So I guess the current version is 13.22. And so for these particular things from the years 2000, 1994 to 2006, and I'm not sure. I thought OB2 was 96 and onward. But again, this is why you want to email the company. But as we can see, there is some things that appears to work here with this, when I say Toyota Camry. I'm just using the Camry for example. So here it says ECU information doesn't exist for anything. Read codes, actuation test for certain things. Sometimes there's no special functions. Let's hit more, see what we find. Looks like you can do some actuation tests here. So there you have it. Let's go with a, doesn't seem like they have a 2003 or 2006. Maybe they all work with this version 3.5. I guess this is the latest version. I was down to 13.2. I think I just said 3.5. I meant 13.50. So 13.50 appears to be the latest version. It has everything from 94 to 2006, which that doesn't seem right to me. Because a while ago, I think I just saw some, let's see here. Let me go back here for a second. Let's hit Japanese versions and European. I just want to see what's going to happen here. USA. And I guess, let's go to Avalon and see what happens. 94 to 2000. Okay, yeah, see, we got a big difference here. So I guess depending on the car, years work differently. Like here's 2005 to 2018 for Avalon. So what you would do is either come to this list and see what this list has on it, or email the company. They can specifically tell you. So I don't want to necessarily say it works for your car, and some stuff works for it and some stuff don't. So again, that's the way you can find that out. That's the way to look this up. Again, you go to supports and you go to diagnostic lists. I tried to do special function lists earlier. For some reason, I was getting if the website wasn't working, so I'm not going to try it now because I don't want to ruin my video here with this. But anyway, over here at more, they have special functions. So for example, we hit special function here. For example, you do have some special functions. Looks like down here we hit more. Looks like you have some special functions here, and so on and so forth. So again, I'd recommend coming to this website and checking, and also I'd highly recommend emailing the company. With that said, now if you want to see what the differences between the tools. Now this is pretty cool. So what you would do is go ahead to products, and you go to online diagnostic series, and this is where you're going to see the D7, the D8, and the A30M. And you can click them to find out what the difference are between. So anyway, what I have here is I just have the D7 here and the D8 already lined up just to show you the differences on paper. And I'll show you some other very important information while I'm here in these two screens. First of all, the D7 and D8, just the screen size is different. One has 8-inch 7 versus 7-inch. The D8 has advanced ECU coding. They both had good OE level diagnostics, comprehensive. This one has, I think, a bit more, like maybe 30 something bidirectional or special function tests, I believe. And this one has less. They both are quite comparable. Oh, and this one right here also does the CAN FD protocol for GM vehicles 2020 and above. This one is a little bit, and this one also is a little bit faster and has a little bit more memory in it, but most people you're probably not gonna notice that as much. The big reason why you would buy this one is mainly because of the advanced ECU coding and this CAN FD protocol and other things that for most people may not make a difference. So the D7 might fit most people, and the A30M as well. So if you scroll down here, you'll see that it says let me just scroll to the bottom first. I just want to show you just right here where you can see more of the actual difference of the actual hardware and things out here at the bottom. You can get your manual download here, packing list, video introduction. You can come here and find all that out. Now I just want to scroll back and take a look at these features here. So I'm just going to go through a few on each side, and I'm going to just show you what you can find out here. So if you hit this plus button right here, what it'll do is give you a drop down list, and you see this little thing here that looks like a document. If you click it, what will happen is it'll open a PDF, and it'll show you some cause that this will work for. All right, so we go say, let's go to ABS bleeding. That might be a more common one. All right, so if you go to ABS bleeding, look at all these documents right here. All the way, it's good Lord, I don't even know how many pages this is. Too far to scroll. I mean, I'm scrolling. It seems like I ain't even going anywhere. All right, so this is several hundred pages. So basically, this thing will bleed just about everything under the sun is made. All right. So let's go to say, okay, let's go ahead to the D7 and just take a look at diagnosis. Again, I'm just trying to do some examples here. So we go to Dodge here. All right. And we see this pop up here. You can see RAM 2500, RAM, 3500, RAM 2500, RAM 4500, 5500, RAM 1500, and so on. All right, let's close that. And then the last thing I'm gonna look at, I just want to take one quick look at Toyota, which is probably whatever the D7 have, the D8 is going to have an even more, likely have more anyway. So we go to Toyota. This thing works for Forerunners pretty much for all years. Just so, again, like I said, I'm not going to take my time to go through here and read this off to you all. I mean, you can definitely come here and just check it out. I mean, look at this, 1,500 pages. I mean, basically, it has every Toyota that you can imagine. Even it has so many pages that the memory in Chrome crashed. So you can see that it pretty much supports almost nearly every Toyota in some capacity. So with that said, that's the differences between the D7 and D8. So you go to products, go here to online, what is it, products, and go to online diagnostic series. This is the screen you'll see. And also if you go to supports, go to diagnostic list, and just put in whatever scan tool right here you want, and just fill out the rest, and you'll get a lot of information. With that said, I hope this video was helpful. If you got any more questions about these scan tools, let me know. There's links in the description if you want to support the channel that way. With that said, I also opened my channel membership where you can join the channel. It's not required. It's just there because I have had people, excuse me, to email me and ask me about opening and joining because they would like to support the channel that way. It's just to let people know that it's there. Again, I respect and I value every person who views and every likes, comments, whatever about my videos, because I'm here just to help. And again, hope this video helps. And with that said, you guys take care, and I'll see you in the next one.